Faded Light. Our movie's about A Faded Light by Chloe Kanan, Elena and Caspar. What is it about? Our film is about a group of friends that decide to go on a camping trip. When things turn for the worse, their life is in each other's hands. One by one, they get taken by the stalker and killed in the forest.
My role is to be the director, so I'll help Elena control everything and make sure everything is in check.
My role is camera roll too, but I also use the track and dolly for the stable moving shots.
Elena's role is the producer. Casper's role is the sound technician, which means that he has to record all of the sound and help search for music and effects.
Elena is the producer, which means she looks over all of the tasks and helps with angles. She also needs to make sure the production is completed on time. We are filming on the 20th and the 21st of March. We are filming in Birmingham Woods, which is where Elena has found as she lives next to it, and it's easy access for all of us.
Chloe, Elena and I are going to be searching for actors to see if we can find any to be in our film. They'll need to be wearing hiking boots and some gear because obviously they're going camping, so it makes sense.
The equipment that we will need to use is flashlight, zoom recorder, boom pole, track and dolly, tripod and 2x XF100 cameras so that we can get the best angles and the best shots.
The sticks or the voodoo dolls, as you can see, they'll be hanging up in trees around our production, you know, for effects and when it's dark and different light and everything. When you see it, it's gonna give you a little bit of a jump scare or make you think, well, the tents, well, obviously they're going camping and hiking, so they're gonna need somewhere to stay, which is why that we're gonna have tents, so it shows that that's where they stay. The monster behind the tree is because in our film there will be a monster creeping around the tree. Well, a stalker, but some would call it a monster. It will be lurking behind the tree. The picture there of someone sitting down is because although there are many people in the film, there's going to be 3-4 people in the film, because of the stalker and they're not in the best of moods, they're going to feel quite alone, which is why we have a picture there of people sitting down feeling alone, even though they're not actually alone with each other. And the picture of the forest there, because that's the setting, that's where it will take place, so most of our shots will look like that, but just with people in it.
This is the music that we're going to use for throughout the movie. This is where we got our ideas from.
Rob would have loved this place. He's a good man, the best of us.
You know, they have walking trails in England. Pubs. Come on, man, where's your soul? Ow!
It's twisted. It's twisted.
Alright, yeah.
Oh.
Easy.
Look, we go southwest through here.
We cut the journey now. What, through the forest? Yeah, why not? I should have gone to Vegas.
Oh, you'd have found something to fall over in Vegas too, mate. Now, is it me, or is it really quiet here? been gutted. Could be hunters out here.
Bait, possibly. Or it's the bit they don't show you in the nature documentary.
It's a warning.
We shouldn't be here. Where the hell are we, Hutch?
We should pitch the tents.
This is ridiculous, man.
Luke, you're getting soaked.
You hear that?
Don't want them to hear anything. Come on.
So we're going to talk about it then or not?
It was a nightmare, Phil.
Well, what happened to you then?
We got spooked and we had bad dreams. All right?
I woke up last night. Look at this.
Nothing's done that to you. You've done it to yourself.
Why do you have to deny everything I
Because
said?
I do not value your judgment.
We need to be working together, man.
What the fuck is that?
My sister, Jess, and I, we're identical twins. When something happens to one of us, the other one can tell. It's hard to explain, but I can just feel it. She's in trouble and she needs me.
Your sister went into Aokigahara Forest. It's where lost people go to commit suicide.
What? I'm coming, Dad. I'm looking for my sister. She went into the forest. I want to hire a guide.
No guide. Forest is very dangerous.
Spirits cannot rest there. They come back. Angry.
I can't let you go by yourself. I have clearance to go into the dark. I can ask if you could come.
The forest is very dangerous. Do not leave the path.
Oh my God, that's her tent.
Yes! You cannot stay after dark.
I'm not leaving without my sister.
At night, people see bad things. You get paranoid.
Thank you for listening.
Well done, thank you. Okay, Esther, do you want to start?
What type of sound effects will you be using?
Well, we were thinking to use, you know, like whispers and
Twig snapping?
twig snapping and things like that to, you know, add effect. Because that's Casper's job, but he's not here at the moment. So
James?
Are you going to make the dolls?
Yeah.
Darren?
What would you do if do you have a vague idea of what your characters will look like, or?
They'll roughly be like normal. They're not normal teenagers because, well, they are normal teenagers, but they always have like the idea to go on adventures and do stuff that's out of the ordinary. So that's why they chose to go camping in the forest, which they probably know something bad will happen, but they still go anyway. But they're just your typical teens that want to do something for a laugh.
Julia?
What is your budget for your props and how will you get your props?
We don't really have a budget.
Yeah, we don't really have one. We're thinking of like, obviously, I spoke to Tracy earlier in the week and she said that the college will provide some of the props that we need to use. So, yeah, we'll just try and use that. But if, you know, if things don't go our way and we end up having to spend money, we wouldn't be spending any more than £10. And if you split that between four, it's not that much. We can afford it.
Harris?
Did you say there's a monster?
When I said monster, I meant stalker, but
Stalker.
obviously, you know.
I mean, are you buying the camping gear?
No, I have it already, so I'm just going to use it from now.
Esther, have you been already? Shimon?
What time of day are you going to shoot it, at morning or night?
Sunset and at night.
Okay.
Nicola?
What are you going to use to make your doll? Your doll?
Oh, the twigs and twine, so it can go together.
Tyrone?
Okay. So you said it's a group of friends, right? How many friends?
There's gonna be around 3, 4.
And have you already got these Have you already got them?
We're in the process of talking to them and checking their availabilities.
And if they won't, hopefully they won't. But if they let you down on the day, what's your plan B?
We'll just have to try and find new people. Anyone else who's willing to help.
I'm going to be honest, in terms of your narrative, I'm a little bit confused. I thought it was very clear that it's the whole ritual thing and you've got the voodoo dolls and that kind of stuff, but the stalker element...
The stalker is the one that basically set them in the forest. So he's the one...
What do you mean set them?
Because they had to ask around before if they could go and camp in a forest, but they didn't know which one. So they asked someone, but it turns out that he's like a ritual person that like worships the devil and that. So he's going to take them one by one and sacrifice them basically.
So they meet him at the start of the film,
Yeah.
and he sends them to this forest, and then he's the one who kills them.
Yeah.
What happened to the whole kind of like... I liked about your film that there was this kind of not a monster, but a sort of unknown entity, unknown element. I feel like having a human kind of ruins your film a little bit. I thought it was much cooler to have the... Where did the idea change?
Because we didn't really know like what angles to shoot, if it was meant to be like a monster. We didn't really know how we'd add it like all together.
Okay. Chloe, how do you feel about using the track and dolly?
Fine, I feel confident.
Have you used it before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question. So you guys are going to have a lot of equipment. So you've got a lot of kit, you're going to have all the camping gear, all that kind of stuff. How are you going to get it kind of to and from the forest, and how are you going to be lugging it into the forest? Have you thought about the practicalities of that?
Elena lives next to the forest, so we're going to put everything in my car and we're going to park outside her house, and we've got like, not crates, but like, do you know like the trolley things?
Yeah.
We can put stuff in there and then take it into the forest, so it's easier for us to move it about.
Okay, excellent. Kanan, as the director, what kind of creative elements have you considered? What are you going to be applying to the film?
Well, when we're on set, I'm gonna like show everyone like where things will look better. So if when we're putting a voodoo doll in a tree, like I'm gonna show everyone which tree to put it in and what angle looks the best whilst getting the voodoo doll inside the thing. And so I'm gonna run it by Elena first, but yeah, I'm just gonna make sure everything's in check, make sure everything looks nice.
Okay. We had a short conversation earlier about the fact that you may be a smaller team. How are you going to overcome the issues of being a smaller team?
We're going to add like different clips, so like maybe they might not get like the setting, but in our movie we're going to try and get the setting, like the low grass and the trees, to add more effect to the film. Because we're such a small group, we're going to try and add extra things to make it look like a bigger production.
Okay. And in terms of your two roles, if you two have to do other roles as well as your own, how do you feel about that?
Fine.
Yeah, not phased, it's not a challenge.
No.
Okay. Right, thank you very much, guys. Well done.